What is going on, YouTube? It's a beautiful day. I got another video for you guys. You guys can see this codcaster mode, so you know what's coming. It's a raid hardpoint breakdown. I'm going to be focusing on the anchoring and the rotation side of it, but I'm also going to give a little insight to what my subs should be doing and how we should push out the hill and how we can control the hill. So I'm going to start off right here. We get the top spawn. This is the good spawn on this map. So we send 3 ring and we send the guy middle to make sure they don't flank off the break, which usually they won't, but just in case we do it. So I'm watching up here. I'm just holding this down and making sure I can get some easy picks and make sure they don't push laundry. Because as long as my subs get the kills in the hill, that's all we need. I just need to make sure they don't push laundry. So I got to call out that they're coming middle, and as you can see, they just went through middle through pillars. So I wrap back. I get those 2. I get that 1 kill, actually, and then they start pushing the hill from that side. So I know they have a little bit of time before they try to push middle again. So I'm going to wrap around to mid because I know that they were trying to do it before. They're probably going to try to do it again. There's already 30 seconds, so I can just sort of pick them as they rotate. And I'm just going to stay here. This guy pushes me in kitchen, and right there, it's okay that I died, and it's a good thing I was in kitchen because he was trying to wrap around. If I would have just stayed at the laundry head glitch and waited for him that whole time, there's a chance he could have killed me. And if he got that kill on laundry, I would have just spawned out. I would have spawned water. But since I pushed kitchen, I made sure I could fight him right there. I get killed right there, and now look, I spawned up at laundry, so I have another chance to fight him. I know he's coming, I get the kill, and I just set that up right and played it. So now, there's less than 20 seconds, so I'm going to stay in kitchen, pick them as they rotate through art. I know they're going to come zigzag and art. I'm telling my subs to push out middle, because they're going to come from that way as well. So, their team's not playing that aggressive, which is thankful for us in this situation. My team was a bit late on that push, but as you can see, he pushes out, he gets the 2 kills. We got a guy laundry, we're in kitchen, and our other teammate just spawned up pool because they pushed laundry. So since they pushed that, we're going to rotate back, and we're going to pick up those guys. So I'm just going to leave that guy in middle, because I know they're pushing laundry. So I let my teammates go, I see all 3 of them go back there, and they're pushing it, so I just wrap back and watch the flank, make sure they don't come through kitchen, and I pick up these 2 guys here that try to pinch. So that was good for us. We still have control. There's 35 seconds left. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to try to sneak around to pool stairs and start my rotation. Because now, since I didn't get to like push pool and cut him off middle, right there I got in the gunfight with the guy. So there's 23 seconds. Instead of staying at pool stairs and trying to pick him still, I'm just going to rotate to pool and try to get that spawn for the new one. I'm telling my teammates to rotate through art. Because what you want to do is you want to control the pool spawn and make sure you cut them off from art since they're going to be spawning ring. But what happens is one of them decides to rotate pool behind me. That was kind of a bad play on my part. Like me and this other guy both went in the hill. One of us should have stayed pool, so I probably should have been the one to stay pool and watch that. That was my bad. And then we spawned at the old one, which isn't good. But we have a chance to break. And the way you want to break is you want to have like 1 person or 2 people block the pool spawn, which I'm doing right now. And my other teammates are just going to flood through art. So since they're in art and I'm blocking this pool spawn right now, I get the kill and I block it. My teammate spawns next to me under glass, and now their team is going to start spawning out. As you can see, they spawned ring because we were in art. And unfortunately, I lost my gunfight right there. I spawn out. So we failed at breaking that hill, but that was the way you want to do it. So I spawn out and I'm just going to rotate. I'm just going to give it up. There's 30 seconds left. There's no reason to push that hill. Let me just say something about like getting time in hardpoint. If you get 30 seconds in every hill, you're going to win the game every time. Because you get the 30 seconds, then there's going to be like 10 to 15 seconds of contest time, and then they might get 15 to 10 seconds at the end of the hill. So if you're getting 30 seconds in every hill and they're getting 10 to 15, then you're going to blow them out. You're going to get like twice their score, basically, because you're getting twice their score on every hill. So it's important to be on top of your rotations. It's important to make sure that you're always setting up, controlling the hill as a team, doing that. So yeah, let's get back in the gameplay. We're rotated, we're set up. I tell one of my subs to push out laundry. I'm going to stay kitchen right here. So he's a bit late on that, but he goes laundry. And as you can see, they have a guy rotating through laundry. Their other 2 teammates didn't rotate at all. But yeah, so I go back. I know that he killed him. I figure there's going to be more people there, but there aren't. So I just wait for the one guy who's coming from jungle. We have control of this hill. And you just want to control the top spawn because it doesn't matter if they like flood pool or if they come in pool. As long as you have the top spawn, you're going to outgun them because you're going to have the height advantage. You can pick them off through money as they run pool. It's just like not a good place to be. So I'm just gonna watch. I got a guy in money, so I'm watching kitchen to make sure he doesn't get flanked. And they're breaking the hill, but that's okay because we still have the top spawn, so it's gonna be easier for us to control it. So as you can see, they keep pushing it from pool. But I'm just making sure they don't flank up top. And I'm just making sure that we get control of it. So I saw my teammate just spawn pool. Now I know they're coming up top, so now I rotate around. And I start picking the guys that are coming from top. So I know this guy is in kitchen somewhere. I pick him off. And I'm just going to rotate around and go early. There's 20 seconds. I'm not going to keep pushing the basketball hill. I'm going to make sure that we get the spawn for the raid hill. And right here, what I did was, you saw I was in kitchen, and I had to rotate. So instead of cutting through square and going straight to ring, that's a risky play. If I do that, then I can get picked off, I can spawn out. You don't want that to happen. Like, you want to be on top of your rotations and beat them there. So I take my time and I go all the way around just in case they're already here. Because that way I'll catch them by surprise and I'll pick them off. And as you can see, I beat them on the rotation. I know they're going to be coming from, like, either pool stairs or zigzag because they're going to be spawning back pool. What their anchor probably would have done if he was smart is spawned at back pool and then rotated around through art. So that's why I was watching that there. I was sitting on that head glitch. Right now I can see that they're spawning laundry. And unfortunately I just didn't catch that guy. He made a smart play and flanked around. So I go back here. I just make sure that we keep anchoring the raid side. Right now we have full control, so I'm just going to watch kitchen. So I know they're coming from top. My teammates don't need the help on the hill right now. Like, even if it's 3-on-4 on the hill for them, if they die, I'll know they're coming from pool and they're not flanking me. We still have the spawn, so we all spawn up raid, as you can see. And even though they broke that hill, now we're just going to flood it like this. I think my teammate calls in a streak right here. And because we have the spawn, it was just an easy break, and now we have control again. So that's why spawns are so important. Like, even though we didn't have... I left my teammates to fight a 3-on-4 on the hill, just to make sure that we kept the spawn. But then since we had the spawn, we had an easy break when they came back and tried to fight it again. If I had pushed the hill, we might have, like, let me talk about this for a second. It would have risked us having, like... Say we fought them on the hill and one guy decided to flank around. He could have shot us in the back. Then they would have spawned right behind us and they would have taken control. So even though it seems like a bad play to leave your teammates in a 3-on-4, like if they all push the hill, what if, like, if they weren't all pushing the hill, it would have been a 3-on-3? And you always want to count players in Hardpoint. So, like, when we get those kills, we get those 3 kills and then make sure we look for the last guy. And if we, like, I would just keep watching the flank, and if we kill the guy in the hill, then I would turn and watch hill because then I know that they're not flanking. So, see what I'm saying? Like, you just want to keep control of the spawn, make sure they're not pushing you. Make sure you have the spawn because it's always 1,000 times easier to break a hill when you have the spawn. So right here, I rotate around to laundry for the ring hill. I was getting swarmed by 3 of them, so I'm just trying to stay alive and make sure that I don't get picked. This guy flanked me, like, right at the perfect time, so I didn't get to fight him, unfortunately. So I spawn down low. We have, like, initial control, sort of, but we want to get that spawn. We don't want to keep doing this. So I have a guy in SMG with me. I tell him to push the hill, and I'm going to rotate around and block the spawn. So my teammate actually calls in a Hellstorm missile and kills 3 of them on the hill. And this is important right now because I flank around laundry, so I'm going to block this laundry spawn. If I hadn't done this and I'd gone middle, they would have just spawned up at laundry. So I flanked around. I'm blocking the spawn right now. He got those 3 kills, and now look, they all spawn out at pool. And now we have full control. So I go over here, I kill that guy laundry, and there we go, we're set up. We've got this. I know they called a streak, so I figure that they're going to be flanking me. So I decided to call my lightning strike, just in case they do kill me. And in case they try to, like, break the hill right now, I'm just going to lightning strike all of it so I can get those kills. So I call it in. I pre-fire the door because I know the guy has to push in. Otherwise he's going to get lightning strikes just to make sure I get that kill. And I get a couple more kills. Now we have full control. We get the spawns. We're setting up through middle. We're setting up, like, on the hill. We got all the control. And we have 20 seconds. So right there, I kind of rotated late. There was 15 seconds left and I started to rotate. I probably should have rotated like 5 seconds earlier. But I just wanted to guarantee that my teammates got control of that hill. So right here, I call a Hellstorm thinking that I'm going to be late on the rotation. Just to, like, scare them out of kitchen to make up for the late rotation, basically. And I'm close to my new streaks. So I know there's a guy in kitchen still. I'm just going to sit back here and chill jungle. Because if he tries to push around cutout, I'll kill him. If he goes all the way around basketball, I'll kill him. And if he comes out of the kitchen, I'm going to kill him. So, like, we're going to get spawn either way. So he stays in the hill. My teammate actually gets the kill and wins the gunfight. So now I push up a bit. I know they're going to spawn laundry. I look there and pick him up. And now we have control of the hill again. So my teammates, one wants to push out square, one stay in kitchen, and one watch money. And that way I can just stay here and watch the laundry side because they might spawn blue van like they just did. So now I have an easy chance to pick up these 2 guys blue van. I pick up one. I push up to get the other one. He's right there. I pick him off. There we go. So now we have control of this. There's 30 seconds. So I'm going to start rotating, and since I'm closer to raid side, I'm going to rotate through raid and let my teammates rotate through pool. So here we go. I'm pushing through. There's a guy right there. I actually lose the gunfight to him, unfortunately, and I get a bad spawn, but that happens in rotation. That's why you rotate early, because then it makes, like, now I can get there around the same time. If I had rotated like 15 or 10 seconds, I would have died, and the new hill would be up, and they'd be getting time right now. But since it wasn't up yet, I can get that one kill, make that guy spawn out a basketball, get this kill. He spawns a basketball as well. So now they only have one guy left in the hill, and now we take control. There was one more guy water. We need to push out water now to get that spawn again. Like I was saying before, the water spawn is what you want to do. Right now they're breaking this properly. They're sending their guys through water, blocking that spawn. I'm going to spawn out at kitchen right now because of that, so they made a good break there. We didn't control water well enough. Right there, that was probably like not the best time to call a Hellstorm missile. I'm not sure why I did that. I think I thought that they were going to be spawning water, but we actually got the good spawn. They gave it up to us. So that was lucky on our part. And it's okay if they just keep flooding art because we have the water spawn. As you can see, I spawned here again. So they can keep pushing that all they want. So there's 25 seconds. I'm just going to rotate. I'm going to give that up. Make sure that we get the basketball hill. You know, stay ahead of the rotations, stay ahead of them. And I let my one guy push the hill since he spawned there, so he can just contest that to get some contest time. We only have 2 guys on the rotation, but that's all you really need, to be honest. Like, I say at 20, 25 seconds you want to send 2 people. You never want to send somebody alone. Because, like, if they go by themselves, then they can die or you can't trade the kill. You always make sure that you can trade and you have an even situation. So right there, we lose our gunfights, but it's okay. We have another chance to push it. We got to break this, and we want to get control of the top spawn. So we send 2 of our guys up top. I get killed through the window again, but I spawn up top because they pushed up too far. So basically, we're just trying to like keep control of this. I probably should have helped up top instead of going in the hill right there. That was a bit of a weird play. But yeah, now we're spawning blue van, so I'm going to lightning strike it. Make sure that we can get control. I think I pushed the hill because we have the lead right now. And so we just want to like keep them at bay and contest time and delay them so that we can win. So right there, my teammate gets a big win in the hill. We have top control. We just want to keep control of that. We know they're all coming from pool, and they're going to have a hard time breaking it. We're about to win. It's about to be mathematically impossible at this point. So we just sort of like, I push in the hill just to make sure that we get those kills and make sure that, because if we get this time right here, we win. Doesn't even matter about the middle hill. As you can see, we're now up by 40 with 10 seconds left on this hill. We're going to be going up, we're going to be up like 40 going to the next hill. And there's only like 45 seconds on that hill, so we have to contest for like 5 seconds. So I just made sure I did that. That's why I didn't rotate around there, because it's the last hill. I just made sure that we flooded the hill and we contest it. We don't want them to control it and have a comeback here, so I just like lay down, take my time, heal up, pick off that guy. We flood the hill together, and there you go. Now it's mathematically impossible. Now we've won the game. So anyways, that's how you want to play raid, or any map to be honest, in Hardpoint. You just want to flood the hill, make sure that you're on top of your rotations, always control the spawn, because even if you lose the first push and you like, if like say you don't win the first push, as long as you respawn right next to it, you're gonna have another chance, and you're only gonna lose like 10 to 15 seconds. So it's a really easy way to make sure that you stay on top of the other team. It gives you a lot more room for error instead of just having to rely on winning gunfights. That's what separates a lot of pro teams from amateur teams. They always play safer, they play on top of their rotations, they play smart. So that's what you want to do. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more content like this, and as always, YouTube, have a lovely day. Peace.